Bro, like, honestly, do you ever have the problem when you sit down, your balls, like, actually pop inside you? And I'm like, no. Never had that in my life.
I be all day, I be nosy. Again and again, I be sending me to the blows. I be all day, I be nosy. Again and again, I be sending me to the blows.
Yo, we've got snacks and we got water. I got my emotional support water bottle.
And I got 3 days old flat sparkling water.
Yum.
Charge juice.
Yeah.
This is episode 1 of Nate and Creed podcast. On the Nate and Creed podcast.
Season 1.
Featuring Nate and Creed.
I'm real glad you got the names right there.
We don't have a crowd to applause, so
Enough.
first day in. I'll drink to that with my flat sparkling water. And,
Right.
right.
Now we need some topics.
No, just be like hippos.
Hippos. Just straight up hippos.
Just start off what you told me today with hippos.
Bro, now honestly, hippos are fucking scary. Like, I swear they're my biggest fear. Like honestly, like if you saw a shark or a hippo,
Yeah.
I would 1 ounce the shark over the hippo.
How would you want out the shark?
Well, because the thing with sharks is you can just punch them in the nose, or the other thing is like if you have like an underwater light, then you can also shine in the eyes and they swim away. But whereas a hippo,
An underwater light.
yeah, you can get them.
Yeah, but meaning like,
What do you mean?
or like, do you always go swimming with an underwater light?
What?
Like you're surfing, but they're like, yeah, I'll go with the surfboard at all.
Well, no, I use my iPhone when I go surfing because it's got like it's got that 50 meter, what is it, 20 meter depth or 5
You go
meter
surfing
depth.
with your iPhone.
Sometimes. Why are you not supposed to? It doesn't have like that 5 meter barrier of like.
Yeah, but how do you fit it in your wetsuit?
Just shove it in there, you know.
You just shove it in where your dick goes.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, then I got the little light on. You see. So you know.
So it just shines through all the time. You know where it is.
Yeah, it's just a homie device.
I'm just picturing in my head so the wetsuit with a little torch shining through. You know,
Yeah,
when you
well,
forget to put it on and you put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
and
well,
it's-
because of, you know, the weather. Obviously, the sea's cold. You know, so you know, like if you're a person like me, you don't really, and you got to put a lot of socks down there.
yeah,
Then you know,
the shrinkage makes more room,
Yeah,
right?
but,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you lose it as well, you know. So at least when you got like a homing device in there, you know, so you'd be able to find it at least. Check if it's still there.
Oh man, I just thought about something, man. I remember off the shrinkage thing. I was talking to my workmate, my last job,
Yeah.
and he was like, bro, like, honestly, do you ever have the problem when you sit down, your balls like actually pop inside you? And I'm like, no, never had that in my life. And he's like, no, honestly, like, yeah, that's like what will happen. Like when you sit down, if you sit on the wrong angle, it will like pop. You know, like balls have like
Does
a
it
hole that
actually?
goes inside. And I'm like, bro, you must just have really small balls. And he's just like, no, like my mates talk about it too. I'm like, what do you talk about with your mates?
Bro, I've never had that.
No, never.
Like, you know, like, yeah, like, obviously, you know, like, it depends on the angle or whatever, but sometimes, you know, like, when I do sit down, like, I do kind of, like, you know, I do kind of sit on one ball, you know, like, you know, like, because or like the
Weight
certain-
distribution.
or like the certain underwear, you know, like, you're gonna have to readjust it, otherwise it kind of sucks the ball in, and you're like, that was not good. Or the other one is, I had a real good one in town, when I was taking a piss and I like zipped on my foreskin.
You what?
I zipped on my foreskin, like the top of it. Holy shit, that hurt, That was not a good time.
Mate, you're turning your hoodie into a crew neck.
Giving myself a circumcision. Is that circumcision? I can't even say the word.
Circumcision.
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 Close enough, near enough. Tomato.
Bro, this podcast is already going downhill quick.
That's our first podcast. It's good.
Circumcision.
So
That's another word I can't say.
I forgot to bring a second mic, so we just got one mic, and I forgot to bring a stand, so he's just sitting on the table.
He's just chilling.
But hey, we
got some marshmallows.
Miss Bix. I don't even know what they are.
They're
They taste real good though.
They're literally knockoffs of
Wix bars.
Wix bars.
So now that Nationals, and do you reckon that we'll be changing the flag anytime soon, like good old John Key did?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the laser kiwi.
I really want the laser kiwi.
That some 3-year-old drew.
I think the laser kiwi is the best flag option.
It definitely worked out well. No, I fully support the green laser beam.
The green laser beam stands out like a sore thumb. You just imagine, we pull up to the Olympics, you got Canada, the US, Britain, China, and then you got Kiwis with the...
Just destroying all nations. When we come last. So it's first at the arena. That's what I always got told.
It's golf. Lowest score wins.
Is it? I thought golf was a high score. Oh no, because you got to minus all your shots and shit.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
You know what the most desirable thing to get is a hole in one?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Because it's the lowest score you do.
I don't play golf, right?
I don't even like sport. You're the one who likes sport, and I'm correcting you. I'm the one who makes music and stuff. Like, you're the one who knows how to play sport. What's one sport you can't do? Like, you just can't bring yourself to play it.
Swimming.
Really?
I can't swim. I'm like a lead balloon.
Negative buoyancy.
We literally went swimming the other day, and you're like, "Can you fly on your back?" I was like, "Nah."
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were.
And you're like, how can you not fly on your back? And I was like, I don't know, I never know how. And you're like, well, just stick your dick to the, just stick your dick up to the air or something, to the air, and not to the sky. And I was just like, oh yeah. And you're like, are you doing it? Yep. And then you're like, yeah, how you going? I was like, I'm sinking. And you're like, the fuck are you? What the fuck are you on about? No, I can't float. Can't float.
Yeah.
I'm scared of hippos. I'm fucking real shit human being, I can't, what else? I can't say circumcision.
I don't think there'll be many times I need to say circumcision.
Oh, apparently in this podcast I need to say it about 4 times. I still can't get it right.
I think about 6, to be honest.
That's even worse.
Hey, can't count either.
Never been good at counting. Maths was my downfall.
Counting's overrated.
Maths, English, science. What was I even good at school? Oh no, I was...
Lunchtime.
Yeah, I crushed
lunchtime too, bro.
Lunchtime was like my
Morning
favourite.
tea was a hit and miss sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I would be late for that.
Yeah, sometimes I'd be late for that.
But lunchtime, I was always there. I was always on time. I was always there eating my lunch out of a little plastic bag because I wasn't allowed a lunchbox.
Explain why.
Because
Tell everyone why. Tell everyone why you were not allowed a lunchbox. The whole school year, Nate was not allowed a lunchbox.
yeah, I don't have a plastic bag. Pretty much, I decided it was a good idea to play soccer with a lunchbox because in school I kicked the ball onto the roof.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a ball. So I was just like, oh, you know what? I'll just use my lunchbox. Mum wouldn't mind. Ended up kicking a massive goal into it. And then, yeah, that pretty much was the end of that game. So we just started beating up a lunchbox on the field. Then I got home and Mum was like, where's your lunchbox? And I was like, I broke it at school. She's like, how? And I told her the exact story. She's like, you're not getting another lunchbox. Just like, oh, yeah, so I was like one g'day with like the bread bag like on the school and everything. Everyone else was like, cool lunchbox, and I was like, yeah, it's the mean one, eh? And then yeah, and then it used to change, like it used to go from like the Freya's one, you know, like the Freya's lunch bag would go from that, then we got like a plastic pack and save one as well.
Oh, you were balling.
Oh,
you were bright
mate.
yellow.
What can I say? I was a high roller back in the day.
Did you start a trend with it?
I tried to, but I didn't catch
stick. It didn't stick. Carry on.
Nah, a lot of people didn't really like the lunch bag idea, to be honest. I mean, at high school, I didn't really mind, but yeah, definitely wasn't the go-to for school days. What else? Oh yeah, yeah. And then I had a Nokia, you know, the Nokia 3310 phone that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went. Yeah. That was the phone that Dad ran over in his van, and that was the phone that the buttons all exploded because I used to play cricket with it.
Not just once, but multiple times.
Yeah. Remember that phone that literally the keypad was like taped on?
Yeah, and then you like had a smashed screen, and then it had like a little hole, and a little piece of glass was inside the screen, so you'd be like, oh, it's a maze, and try to get it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
And then, it was literally taped together. And then, there was a block of wood, like a little stick of wood in the keypad, because I needed that there, otherwise you wouldn't be able to push any of the buttons down. and then the enter button was like the off the back of my jeans, the little denim button. Yeah, it's for the enter thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was such a good phone. It went down a water slide with me. See, I reckon that phone would have been able to fight off a shark. All you do is biff it at it. Probably kill the shark.
Well, if you ever feel useless, remember there was a case for the Nokias. Remember that? It didn't even protect shit. They'd sell them for like what, like $20?
Oh, that was so good. It was like that. What was it? It was it had like the screen cover and everything.
Yeah, it had like a little Velcro back.
Yeah, and you could like slip the phone in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a daze.
Yeah. You know what? I never understood what kicked off was flip phones, like having to flip them open. But they were cool back in the day.
Yeah, they were cool to grab the flip phone and try and win like that.
Oh, you know one thing that was pretty good with our phones?
What?
So, you know how my mum's like real technology dysfunctional?
Yeah.
So Blaze and I, my younger brother, when we were younger, we took a picture of him on the driveway pulling a full brown eye. Like you could see fully up like what he had for breakfast and shit, eh? And we set up it as her phone wallpaper. And the best part was for like 2 weeks straight, she had all these coffee dates with her girlfriends, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Rochelle, what's on your phone?" And she'd be like, "The boys did it, I can't change it. I don't know how to put it back." And the best part was her friends were just as bad as her, so no one could help her, so they just all just like, "Well, you're kind of on your own here, mate." Having your son's brown eye. It was a full, like, fingers in, fully spread, like, 8-year-old butthole, like, I swear he was pulling a fart or something in it, like, there was, like, yeah.
So good. Poo particles just all over the camera. Oh, that is so good.
Oh, yeah, there's some wild stories with him. I remember for a while he would be, he would make these videos. He'd go off to the bathroom and take a poo, and he'd, like, stand up, put his phone slightly below so you could, like, film.
Oh, I remember you telling me that. Oh.
Yeah, he'd film his butthole, like, expanding, bro. And you could see the poo, like, coming out. And, like, if it had, like, a lot of protein, it'd be, like, real firm, just be, like, fully coming out. And then he'd go, "Creed, who should I send it to?"
To be honest, I don't know what's worse. You telling the story or like you actually describing it fact for fact. So obviously he sent you the video and you're like, "This is pretty fucking disturbing."
But, he sent me some pretty bad stories.
But why am I still watching this?
Yeah, my brother's the type. Both my brothers will do this. They'll send me through a Snapchat and they'll be like, I don't know, telling me about something that's like interesting. Like, I don't know, like, they're like, "Oh, I did this at work, da da da," or ask me a question, and then in the middle of it, they'll just like pull down their pants and put their dick in it. So you're like watching this video on Snapchat, like, "Oh yeah," listening to what my brothers have to say, and then without any warning, you're just like, "Oh, there's pubes and there's a dick." Great, guys, thanks, it really made my day. And then they'll be like, "Did I get you?" And you're like, "Yes, mate, you did."
Yeah, you got me good.
And then the next time you don't open up the video, they'll be like, "Why do you open up my video?" Because I'm like, "I'm nervous. I've got PTSD. I'm trembling in my socks right now." Like,
this is emotional damage. Straight up emotional damage.
Yeah, I don't want to get a stiffy from this video. Not appropriate time, boys. Maybe later.
Look, it was a hard whack, but we managed.
Not my proudest jerk off, but I got the job done.
Okay. We've all been there.
This flat sparkling water tastes like shit.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wait, my emotional support water bottle. See, I can't even speak.
Used to it. Just need Stephen Hawking's computer. And to be honest, probably even that can decode your point of language point.
I'm so fucking retarded when it comes to... Oh, no, you can't say that,
That's offensive.
Yeah.
I'm going to go have a fat cry now.
Yeah, what is it? No, what is... You... I am very uneducated with the English language, that certain words I can't describe or say. There we go.
Wow, that was very articulate. Wow, I'm impressed.
I'm a very sophisticated man, mate.
I can't even say sophisticated. I'm a very sophisticated man.
Well, to be fair, the one thing I got told, if you say the word fast enough, it doesn't matter if you say it wrong or right.
Oh yeah, Kiwis do it all the time.
Yeah, so like...
I'd be travelling over in Canada, bro, and they'll be like, talking to me, and I'll just say something, and they'll be like... And when they did that nod like that, then I knew, like, okay, they have no idea what the fuck I just said. I just have to repeat the whole thing again, really slowly. And then sometimes they'd be really incompetent, and they'd still be like... I'm like, great, I'm talking too fast still. Thankfully, some of my friends would say to me, be like, Creed, you're talking way too fast, bro, just slow it down.
So good.
But yeah.
Because I have heard that, like, we do tend to talk quite fast. Like, yeah, but I don't really see how though. But then again,
because we don't pronounce things properly. Like, you know, you go through, Texas and that, and they'll be like, they got the southern drawl, and they'll bring every single word out.
oh,
like,
okay.
Like this.
But whereas like we tend to miss a lot of pronunciations and words.
We just don't have time. We'll just be like, mate, do you want to go off the bottle and grab some beers?
Yeah,
and they'll be like, would you like to go to the liquor store and go grab us some beverages? That's too long. I don't have all day. I've got places to be and shit to do.
I got people to see, things to jerk off on, like, like...
Yeah, I got my brother's videos waiting for me back home.
That's some good content. That shit will hang around forever.
I remember, like, not with friends, but when I went to stores and stuff, I was probably the annoying customer, right? Because they'll be like, hey man, would you like to... And I'll be like, what do you want me to do? And they'll explain everything. I'll be like, mate, just cut to the point.
I'm just here for...
Like, give me my phone plan, just like, bro, I just want my number. They're like, well, would you like to sign... No, I just want my number. I just want a new number. I've got a New Zealand number. I want a new one now.
So good.
It's a good story about that, actually. When I got my Canadian number,
Yeah.
I got, they gave me the options of phone numbers. I don't know which one to choose. I'm like, why do you give people an option? It's not like we really go, oh, I'm going to remember that one better. But anyway, this guy was just like, it was, what was it? It was 3693869. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'll take that one. He's like, why'd you pick that one? I'm like, 'cause it's got 2 6 9s in it. And he's just like, I like you, you're cool. And I'm like, yeah, no, bro. I jerk off to brothers' videos.
So many good content nowadays.
Yep, I don't need an OF. I don't sign up to any OFs. I just got them free. Click the link in my bio. It's all good. He's of age now.
Yeah, yeah.
He was sitting there when he was like 16. Yeah. Oh man, I got some doozies of stories though.
Yeah, what do I have? I don't really have many stories. Yeah, what stories I have when I was younger? I don't know. That was just a menace.
Tell me about you sharpened your scooter. That's a good one.
That's not a good one.
That was a great one.
I sliced it on my toenail off of that.
Now tell the whole story.
Alright, so when I was younger, you know the metal like razor scooters?
Yeah.
The one that you know the one that like literally if you hit your ankle with it, it'll take your whole ankle out?
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is the most painful thing in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so me being me, I was just like, you know what? Like obviously it's a razor scooter, so obviously the sides will be razor sharp. So I went to my uncle's garage, got his grinder, and I just sharpened the edges of it. And I was like, yeah, this is like a great idea.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Well, you know.
What could go wrong?
Oh, but that's what I thought. This is one of my million brilliant ideas that I had. And then, yes, this is like, sweet. And then, yeah, never tried a tail whip before, so I don't know why I would attempt it then. So, yeah, then I decided to do a tail whip, and literally I didn't kick the deck further enough around, and I just like literally just I didn't spin it. Oh no, I didn't spin it correctly. So as I stopped, as I like landed, this like I kept on spinning the handlebars, and it went like literally like chopped the top of my like pinky toe, and I was just like, oh man, probably should have done that, should I?
You reckon you probably could have lost your toe with that one, to be honest.
I probably could have.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine being toeless. How'd you lose that? Oh, I raised a scooter.
Well,
How'd you do that? I sharpened it.
They're pretty dangerous scooters. I'm actually surprised they were allowed, to be fair. Cause did you ever get one to the shins? Cause me.
I was a scooter fag. I don't think you're allowed to say that word, but that's what people say. So I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I was called a scooter fag all my life.
Yeah, cause me and my mates, like, we used to just like have the handlebars and just spin it really fast, and then like and like literally you'll just like walk into it, and then if you could withstand the pain of it, then you're the man. So every single time after school we'll come home with like indents in our shins and everything, because all our mates are like spinning the scooters really fast.
Oh, you reminded me. I gotta like say how pissed off I am at you, eh?
Why? What have I done?
Because the other day when I came back from Canada, so I just landed back in Canada last week, as you know, and I come back and Devan, my youngest brother, goes, yo, I want to go hang out with you. I'm like, yeah, I'm keen as, man. I haven't seen you in ages. Let's go catch up. And he's like, bro, Nate taught me this awesome game. And I'm just like, oh yeah, what's the game? And he's like, Knuckles. You know, he's like, he said that you'd love this game. And I'm like, I tell him I hate this game. Yeah, and the rule of the game is you go on each side of the pool table. You don't play pool. You just put your hand on the edge of the table.
Boy, it's such
and then the other ball, you got to throw it as hard as you can, and you got to hit the person's knuckle.
No,
it's not hard to miss.
No, you don't throw it. You've got to hit the pool, like you've got to hit the pool ball with your one hand, like with one hand on the pool cue.
Oh wow! No, I never played it that way, man. That makes way more sense.
So you grip the side of the table, and then you set up like the pool ball. And then you gotta like whack it with one hand.
Oh, that sounds way better. The way he was doing, he was just like boom, and I'm like, mate, this is too easy. Like, I'm getting each other every time.
Like that. Yeah,
I lose my knuckles.
Yeah, no, because
I needed to jack off later to the videos.
because the whole like, because if you miss, and you're like, oh no, because then it's the other person's turn.
Yeah.
So and because you don't have like the two, because you don't have your other hand like aim with. Because that's pretty much stuck to the table. And the second you lift your other hand off, the game's done. You lost. Yeah, I remember playing it. And then, I played it once for like 3 hours. And then like one time the ball...
Sounds awful.
The one time the ball just like hit my knuckle and you heard like a crack and it just stopped. So yeah, but I won that.
Wow, that sounds like such a fun game.
But to be fair, if you play it, then you're pretty much a loser anyway, because there's no winners in that game.
No, there's not. He was so excited though, and I'm like, Nate did this just to like, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever played like Knuckles with a coin as well? That's a real stupid game.
No, what's that?
So like, so it's like we get like a $2 coin or like a $1 coin, and you're on the table and you've got to like put your knuckles like that. And you gotta like put your fingers like that and push and like push the $2 coin with your thumb and try like hit their knuckles as hard as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was another stupid game I used to play.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that one where you sit cross-legged against from someone? You got to whack each other's thighs until one of you starts bleeding and cops out. You played that one?
No, but I played Sting Pong.
So you sit like cross-legged and you got to sit with shorts, and then you just like roll the shorts a little bit. And then you take turns spin like boom, and then they go boom. And about 5 hits.
Wait, honestly, boys are so stupid.
I know, and about literally like maybe like I remember I was playing with one dude. Like my third hit, I drew blood on the guy, and I was like, "Do you want to keep going?" He was one of those guys who like wasn't giving up. I'm like, well, shit, I'm not gonna win this game. I'm drawing blood. He's gonna go even harder on me. Yeah, he did.
What, did you win or lose?
Honestly, I can't remember. I think I just had like sore legs for the next week. They don't go away. It's like big welts. You get all blood to the surface. It's not a fun game.
I don't like...
Your mum's like, what did you do at lunchtime? You're like, oh, I tripped. She's like, bullshit. What did you actually do? And you're just like, I can't explain myself. She's got to think I'm mentally disturbed.
Wait, honestly, like, that's the thing is, because, like, no offense, but I reckon dudes are so dumb.
Oh, so much so.
Like, honestly, like, oh, yeah, sweet, like, let's just do games that literally make us have pain, that literally causes pain, where there's no winners, but yet we find it enjoyable. Like, you know, like who, like, you know, or like what is it? Like the punches, you know, because you know dead arm when you and your mates used to play dead arm in school,
yeah.
and you used to be able to punch your mate as hard as you can in the arm until they got a dead arm.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Like gauntlets are good fun.
Oh, what's that one?
You never done a gauntlet?
Nah.
So it's like, say it's someone's birthday. Normally it's a birthday, but sometimes you could do it
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, if you've just got a girlfriend or like, I still see some people doing them now, like say someone got engaged, that sort of thing. You basically get all your boys line up, so you got like, I don't know, 10 of you, so 5 on each side, or 20 of you, so you got 10 on each side.
Yeah.
More the better. 10 on each side, get your punching hand ready, and then they got to run through as fast as they can while you just go, boom! And just punch them as hard as you possibly can. And if you get some big dude who punches him so hard he falls over, then you get punch him further because he's in the gauntlet for longer. But the deal is you get 1 punch each. But yeah, the thing is though, if you get some short fucker, like, you know, 5'5",
Yeah,
boom, straight in the head, you know? But yeah, that was good fun. Yeah, everyone's birthday, you just like be like, oh, if I come to school, I'm getting a gauntlet. And they just come up with 2 dead arms. It's worse than dead arm. Dead arm, you get 1 sore arm, and you can choose your left arm if you're right-handed. Gauntlet, there's no hope. You're just like, mate, I've got sore back, I've got sore ribs, someone hit me in the jaw, I've got 2 dead arms, I can't do my schoolwork, I just sit at desk like this, you know? I just like, have to like, I don't know, write with my mouth.
Like, honestly, dudes are so dumb.
I had this one friend of mine at school. Him and his mates, they used to like get needles and they used to draw pictures in their hands. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, no, to be fair, I used to do it in the needles, but like I used to like in like sewing class and stuff, like, you know how
Oh
you...
yeah, then you can
Yeah.
like draw little pictures.
No, not even that, like, but like you used to be able to like stick it over your skin and like, and then you have like this whole needle,
Yeah.
yeah, just like underneath your skin, and you just be like that.
Yeah, and you think it was so cool for some reason.
Yeah, or like instead of like, because this is the type of person I was. Instead of like sewing together, I used to like sew the top of my fingers, and then like run the needle and thread like through the top of my fingers, and then and then just have this like have this like little piece of thread like coming through like 2 layers of skin, and then I could just open my hand and then just pull it, and then you know, like with the needle and thread. Oh man. Yeah, I got kicked out of sewing pretty quick.
Alright, what's the dumbest thing you ever did in school that got you kicked out of class?
What is the dumbest thing I used to do? Oh, the best one was when you used to change your name. Did you ever used to do that with your mates? When
There's a reliever?
yeah, and then you and your mates used to change your names.
Mm-hmm. And then rack up detentions for your mate.
Yeah.
And then they'd get it written to the principal office and be like, Josh, you've got 6 detentions. What the hell did I do? So,
Yes, I used to do that all the time. Especially when, like, when I was younger. Oh, another hat. Wow, this is like a gimmick.
you know, every time you drop a hat, you pick up a new one.
Yeah, I know. I've got like 3 on the go here. Look, I can change hats as well, see? I got way too many hats, so... Like,
Yeah, I don't have many. I think. Oh, actually, no, I got a few actually. I think I got about 6. You probably got about 25.
Nah, I think I got more now.
Shit.
I got like 30.
I had one good story of why I got kicked out of class.
Yeah?
I was in science class, and I was real bored because I hated science, as you do.
Oh, yeah.
So we were having Bunsen burners that day, and I don't know why, but I just thought I'd just light my book on fire. So like, here's Creed, front row seat, right next to the teacher, because I was always talking, so I always had to be in the front.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just grabbed my book. It was like one of those 1B8, whatever they're called. I just like... And then the teacher was like, are you lighting your book on fire? And I'm like, that's something else. He's like, get out of the class now. And I'm like, what did I do? And he's like, you lit your book on fire for crying out loud. I'm like...
Oh, those are some good... Yeah.
And then I had to sit outside, but I got bored, so I didn't want to sit outside, so I just went for a walk. And then he's like... And then later on, the next day, I got called in the dean's office, and he's like, you wagged school? And I'm like, no, I didn't. He's like, yeah, you did. You wagged science. And I got kicked out of class. He goes, you're supposed to wait outside. I'm like, I can't do that. I can barely sit inside. I can barely sit at my desk long enough, let alone sit outside with nothing to do. Like, I was bored. I don't even know what I did. I went off to, I think, the bathroom, looked in the mirror, went off to the drinking fountain, kicked a ball that I found in the field. I was having a jolly old time for half an hour.
Those are the good times. Yeah, I never used to turn up to science. I remember, oh no, what was it? Oh, this story's pretty bad. But it's not even a bad story, it just makes me seem like I'm a little bit
Special. Was it TH?
Yeah, special for TH. Like, cause I wanted to become an electrician instead of being a builder. Cause I was
right.
Yeah, so I literally was just like, oh, you know, like, oh, I need to do physics, and I was in like I was in year 13, so I was like, oh, you know, like I'll just do year 12 physics, and then I can go to uni. And I literally walked in. Oh my gosh, that was I lasted about 20 minutes before I backed up my books and left. All the year 12s are like, who's this idiot? And I was like, oh, I'm like year 13, you know. They're like, oh, why are you doing physics in year 12? And I was like, oh, I had to make up some story, but like, oh, you know, I'm an exchange student. Pretty sure that's what I said as well. And then the teacher was just like, oh, you know, time to get out your books and stuff. I opened up the physics book and I was just like, I don't know what that word means, don't know what that word means, don't even know how to pronounce that word. Oh, yep, sweet.
You know that one?
I know that one. The only word I knew on the whole page. And then, they just started talking some mumble jumble. And then I was just like, this class isn't for me, eh? Just packed up my books and left. The teacher was like, where are you going? And I was just like, I'm done. I'm done, sir. He's like, it's been like 20 minutes. Yep, I know.
20 minutes too long.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I just never turned up to physics. And so I pretty much had 2 study periods. Well, 3, but I never turned up to PE either.
Did you not like PE at school?
Well,
they always made you do the stupid sports.
Well, not really like in year 13. Like year 13, well, it was more like health than PE. And it was kind of just like, oh, you know, like I just kind of want to just run around. Like, you know, like I just didn't really want to do the whole health or like the whole, you know, scenario of, you know, having to write down. Because it was more like muscles and everything and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, look, I don't care. I just want to kick a ball. I don't really need to know what muscles use what groups and what needs, you know.
Right. Yeah. So they're probably transitioning you into like, I don't know,
like
physical education.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, nah, that ain't for me. So I left PE as well. I'm actually surprised. No, I don't think I did pass year 13. To be honest.
You know, it was so stupid.
That's probably why.
You didn't pass year 13. Neither did I.
You don't need school.
No, you don't need school. My school, well, one of my high schools I went to, they had the stupidest thing. They had a subject called, obviously, PE, and then you had another subject called sport. We'd always argue with the teachers and be like, they're the same bloody things. Like, no, they're not. They're different. Sport, you play sport, and PE, you do physical sports. And we're like,
yeah,
that's the same thing.
Yeah, see, that was like in my school because we had PE, but then we also had like outdoors. So like PE was like more more the physical education stuff, and then outdoors was like, you know, like all the activities outdoors and stuff, and it's just
that's
like,
better. We went on the field for sport and then on the field for PE. We played the exact same subjects. Yeah, well, like this is the exact same thing. They're like, no, it's not, it's different.
How's it? Yeah,
I know. I left that high school pretty quickly. That was a lame high school.
I just don't really understand the whole school educational system, man.
Nah,
I got real confused by it because it was like. Because, like, there was like, the biggest thing that got me was when teachers were just like, oh, you know, like, you're never going to have a calculator in the real world. What do you mean? Like, there's a calculator on my phone. Like, I'm not trying to be dumb, but you know, as I was building, like, every you know, like, every equation I need, or if I need to add 2 numbers together, or, like, working with, like, data mites and everything.
Yeah.
There's so many times, you know, like, you wouldn't be able to work that stuff out in like, your head.
Oh, so much so. Bro,
so you just pull out your calculator, and then you're just like, you know, like...
100%.
And it's just like, yeah.
I'm so that guy be like, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yeah, cool. Just double checking.
Yeah. Just type it into my calculator, just to make sure. Yeah,
make sure.
So,
10 plus 5, 15. Cool. Yep, just double checking.
yeah, cool. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I mean, to be fair, like... I don't know, I'm that spittle. They're like literally, I'll use a calculator to do like 36 plus 24. And I'm like, yeah, I need a calculator for that. That's a lot of numbers I'm going to add together. Yeah, that's
too much.
That's 4 numbers.
It's 4 numbers.
You know, like, I can literally only do 3. 3's probably my max. Like, 15 plus 3. Like, you know, like, that's nice, but nah, the second you get into 4 numbers...
Yeah, well, once you count past 20, it gets pretty difficult.
Oh,
like
it does.
That 21, 22 stuff, no, that's just another level for me.
Yeah, can't do that.
I want to skip a few and go to 25.
or when you start getting up to the hundreds. Nah, I need like a scientific calculator for that.
Yeah. Did you used to like get the scientific calculator and try to write like booty
Boobs and
messages?
stuff?
Boobs, yeah.
And boobies and seashells. literally.
I used to write. Yeah, I used to always write messages on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be like the old school calculators as well, because the 8s would look like B's and stuff, and you'd be able to flip them upside down.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time.
Yeah, we used to think it was so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, what
It
happened?
wasn't that funny. It's like, cool boat.
We're so cool.
Yep.
No, what else? Oh, no, but to be fair, probably my last year of high school, I was literally just in the back of the class playing games on my laptop.
What about your glue stick story though?
What? Oh, that was a good one. What, when I was in year 11? Oh, man, year 11, me and my mate, we used to get, like, the glue sticks.
Yeah.
We used to, like, cut the tops off and stuff and, like, throw them up into the ceiling.
So they just stick there and then one day they just fall down.
Yeah,
on
like,
someone.
you know, like, yes, you know, I don't know, like, they make classes, well, it depends on how hard you threw them, because, yeah, because, you know, like, the sweet spot was, like, if you just got them stuck, so they'd, like, slowly peel, and then by the time the next class came in, then you would just fall straight onto them, or fall onto their desk, and they'd be like, what the fuck?
Did you ever do a friendly fire and hit yourself by accident? Did you ever just, like, didn't get the timing right, it just landed on your head?
No, I didn't, though.
Imagine that would suck.
That actually would. You'd have, like, glue in your hair, you'd be like, this is average. No, what else? Oh, yeah.
Did you used to make pin guns when you were in high school?
Yeah.
I used to make pin guns and shoot my teachers, and then they'd turn and be like, who was that? It would be like, who was what?
Yeah, or
They'll
yeah,
all
or
dog
like
each other in.
we used to destroy the pens, but then we'd like with the little white thing, we'd put like a little bit of glue.
Yeah.
And then and so it actually stuck to the end.
We used to put staples in it so it'd stab people. Get a little staple, just be like, boom, or a drawing pin.
That is so good. Yeah, I used to do the same.
I remember one time I had this exchange teacher. She was really lovely, but she would have been like probably my age. She was pretty new. She had this long dress. And I remember I got this pin gun. I managed to fit like 3 springs in it, so it was like real powerful.
That's what we used
and
to
then
do.
like I was like saying mates, I was like, if she turns around like don't dob me, and they're like, no, we got you. And I like shot her, and it went straight up her dress and fully like revealed her under and everything. And I was just like, oh shit. Whoops, I kind of feel a little bad maybe, but that was too funny. She turns around and goes, who was that? And we're just like, try not to lose it, eh?
Oh,
and the girls were just like horrified us, but they couldn't even dob us in because they were just too dumbfounded. Like, can't believe you did that. Poor teacher. It's like her first day. So whoever that teacher was, I'm sorry. Kind of.
Nah, I'm a real bad one. You know the food tech, or was it like food tech or like hospitality? What do they call it now? In school, we had to make like a dish for the teachers, and
Oh god, I wouldn't eat what you make at that age.
literally, no, like it turned out alright, but until we had to sieve out the rice. Oh, that was absolute carnage, eh?
Really?
Yeah, because I was tipping the pot with the pot lid and everything, and I think someone bumped me, and then I lost control of the pot lid, and all the rice just went into the sink, and we're just like, so then we just ended up scooping it up with our hands, and then putting it, and then making this dish, and we're just like, oh man, I wouldn't eat that, and then then the teacher came around, and then she's like, took like a forkful, and she's like, that's really nice, guys, and we're like, alright.
It's got all the dishwashing liquid, all the last food from the previous sink.
It was so bad. Like, we probably should have told her, but
Yeah, that's gross.
that is pretty gross.
I just want to ask, who the hell sieves rice?
No, I wasn't sipping it. I was trying to tip out the water.
Why are we tipping out water?
Oh, because I fucked up rice. Because I put too much water in it.
I'm like, when do you need a strained rice? You cook it till the water's gone.
I just fucked it up. I still fuck up rice to this day as well. Rice is maybe the hardest thing to cook. I find. Bro, I can't. The problem is I either put too much water in or not enough water.
Right.
Like I can never cook rice. Like it even like it even turns out like really dry or like undercooked.
Yeah.
Or it really turns out like really gluggy.
Right.
Yeah, no, I struggle with rice.
Sounds like it.
Rice.
But well, let's make sure if we cook a rice meal tonight, then I'm cooking the rice.
No, it's real easy. I got a rice cooker now. It does it all for you. Cause I always got told like what is it like the fingertip or like what is it like in between like your third.
No, it's your second knuckle.
Nah, oh yeah, nah, but it's like something like that from the top of the rice or something.
But then the stupid thing with that though is if you're cooking like a lot of rice, and that rule goes out the window.
Yeah, that rule doesn't work.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. That's what I found out the hard way. When you cook a lot of rice, yeah, nah, you can't use that method. You just gotta guess it.
You know what's weird when you're cooking in a pot? Because I don't ever use rice cookers because we only have rice cookers.
Yeah.
In Canada, no one uses rice cookers. It's all by pot. So I had to learn.
I'd
But
struggle.
you're meant to boil the water first and then put the rice in.
Are you?
Yeah, whereas in a rice cooker you just put it all in one
Yeah.
go. Yeah, when you do a pot, if you do it all in one go, your rice will stick to the pot and it's a bitch to get off. It goes like glue. I remember my flatmate would always be like, "Bro, you've like ruined the pan," and I'd be like, "Great. Do you want to get it off for me?" "No, you can do it."
I don't know that. So what? So it's a bit like cooking pasta.
Yeah, like pasta. Yeah, just do it first. Put a bit of salt in it. I like to put a bit of garlic in the rice as well. I find a bit of one garlic clove in the rice makes the rice go nice.
It does actually.
Yeah, or you can put like a little bit of saffron or a little bit of yeah, quite nice that
I like lavender in my rice.
lavender.
Yeah. Just gives it that nice little violet smell. That nice
I like some marijuana in it.
Oh, yeah, that's always good. I like meth.
Oh, that's more for my Monday morning.
Yeah, my get out of bed go to kind of thing.
Yeah,
After
a side of meth with my coffee.
goes down like a treat.
Yeah.
Well, you're really productive on the Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a lot done.
Yeah, the Monday morning blues, nah, that don't exist with me, bro, because I got my glass pipe and I'm away.
So like, I'm not even like. To be fair, if the government was kind of like, oh, you know, like you can have meth, bro, cities would be built within a week. Like I'm not even taking the piss here.
Well, Nazi Germany did that. They had meth, and the reason why their trenches were so amazingly done is because they never slept. They just kept going through the night, and everyone was like, "How do they build so much?" It's because, mate, they were popping.
Yeah, there was like that
You know, Hitler's a full-on like cocaine addict.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you used to give like all the soldiers like meth and shit. So,
Yeah.
So then they'd just like work around the clock. But then a lot of them went crazy. There was that guy that
I think it's not everything can be perfect. You got to choose your pros and cons. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
exactly.
Hey, get what you want, and then they go a little nuts afterwards. Hey, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You got to take your losses with your wins. You know, and if your ROI is high enough, then hey, the losses are okay. We can deal with that.
Yeah, because it was like that.
Just get the woman pumping out more babies. It'll be sweet.
Yeah. Well, they take 9 months to make, so it's not hard.
Yeah. Sure good. Start them young.
Yeah. Well, good night, because there was like that, what was it? There was like that Poland dude or something, eh?
Oh, you told me the story. Yeah.
Yeah. And he took like...
He took like the whole package.
Yeah,
Off his face.
he took like... I think it was like...
It was like 9 tablets or something crazy.
Yeah, but it ended up being like 5 grams or whatever, and then he ended up like running like 15k or something to get away. Because
Yeah.
they just thought like everyone was around him and stuff, and it was apparently his heartbeat was like through the roof.
Yeah, like he should have died, but somehow went through.
Yeah, like it's pretty crazy. But then again, it's probably because it was cold, so it was probably heart rate didn't really.
Man, imagine that at a party.
Yeah.
Be a bit of a raver.
Oh mate, you'd be non-stop going.
Yeah.
Either that or you're tucked away in a corner somewhere crying yourself to sleep. But
And that's
so
all good.
scared.
Theo Von says when he takes cocaine, he grab his wiener and just like sit in his room. Remember that video? Logic's like, what the hell are you even on about?
Oh, yeah, I do remember
yeah.
that. That's so good.
Well, I think that probably comes to the end for the first episode then. Probably been talking about 30, 40 minutes, I think.
Have we?
Yeah, about that. Yeah. What
Alright.
should be our outro?
That's a really good question.
This is Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed. Best podcast.
Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed.
Yeah.
Is that our outro? Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed.
Well, that's our podcast. It's called Nate and Creed Podcast, and we're Nate and Creed. Well, Logan Paul is impulsive, so he's like Logan Paul on impulsive, so we're Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed. Hey, should we go something else then? Be like,
We should have a podcast name, eh? What should be a podcast name?
Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed.
Nate and Creed with Nate and Creed.
Should we go Creed and Nate with Nate and Creed?
Creed and Nate with Nate and Creed. Should we actually? I reckon that would work.
That's the one.
Creed and Nate with Nate and Creed. Aldi's.
Yeah, Aldi's, yo.